Now, restoration efforts continue at the Marian Anderson Historical Society and Museum in South Philadelphia.
The museum, which was once home to the legendary classical singer, was nearly destroyed back in 2020.
Yeah.
A storm caused pipes to burst, leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages.
Well, I guess there's a little bit of good news here. The work continues. Greg, tell us more.
Yeah, the work continues, and what they're trying to do is try to bring this museum back to the way that it was before that flood that you had mentioned in 2020. Now, I'm here with the CEO of the museum, and if you could talk to us just a little bit, one, about that moment in 2020. I mean, how much damage did you guys receive?
It was such a significant amount of damage. We were at the height of the pandemic, just coming in and starting, and we had to shut down with the city for all cultural and historic institutions. And if you can imagine coming over here, just trying to briefly check the mail without any problems and seeing a rush of water, 3.5 feet of water, just decimating the property, the historic landmark, all of the artifacts, the exterior and interior of the structure, it was catastrophic. And we did not know how we were going to move forward. But with the help of some wonderful hearts in the community, some amazing political representatives that helped us get started with a capital campaign to try to get the water out, to try to get a historic conditions assessment report with the help of the Preservation Alliance for Greater Philadelphia, and make sure that we could get on the road to repair and restoration, which is where we are right now, currently in phase 2. This sacred historical landmark, this beautiful space, we are working diligently to try to get into pristine condition for which Marian Anderson had it in 1924.
Very good. And I mean, if you could talk a little bit about the work that is currently being done. We actually got some folks doing some work right now.
Absolutely. So with the help of our historic architecture firm and our general contractors, the C. Erickson Group, they have done an outstanding job of trying to put this house back together again. This historic jigsaw puzzle was not easy at all because there's so many moving parts, so much detail, everything that had to go back to the way it was and the way our great Marian Anderson had it. And they have been step by step, methodically making sure that everything was restored and repaired right to its original order. The beautiful detail, it is bar none class excellence. They have been doing an amazing job. We're very grateful for everything that they're doing for us.
Last thing I'll ask you is, I mean, of course, you know, a lot of work has already been done, but it is not complete, and you guys still need some help. If you could talk about how people can help.
Absolutely. We are only in phase 2 of this historic repair and restoration effort. We still have to get through phase 2 into phase 3, and we are asking for the community support for all of those in foundations, anyone who has a heart willing to help our great Marian Anderson's home come back to restoration. You can do so by visiting our website, www.marianandersonhistoricalsociety.weebly.com, or you can call our office today, 215-779-4219, and that also means supporting our historic and wonderful programming that we have at the Marian Anderson Museum, which is led by our incredible Dr. Jay Fluellen here at the piano. And without that historic programming, it just doesn't exist. The museum doesn't exist. So we want to make sure that everyone can support. There's so many ways that you can get involved, and we are hoping that you do so. We're eternally grateful. Our beloved late founder, Lady Blanche Burton-Lyles, is grateful. I am grateful. Please join us in this historic effort.
All right, you heard what she just mentioned. Come on out, donate, try to help. And one of the other things that I will suggest, I was mentioning to you, I went on Apple Music and listened to her. Absolutely incredible voice.
Not a voice like it, our lady from Philadelphia, great lady from Philadelphia, Marian Anderson.
All right, very good.
The woman standing next to you can sing too, I'll tell you that. Please say hello from Mike and Alex. Philly is a